And we're live.
Yo, guys, welcome back to InControl podcast. It's me, James. I'm with my co-host Matthew, but Jason's not here because he's a schmuck.
Hmm.
So, go to the menu today. We have Canada World Cup qualifiers. We're gonna talk about the squad that was released today. We're gonna have some Toronto FC and York United talk. We're gonna talk about the UEFA coefficient change, and then Champions League draws today. So it's a very busy day, and then some transfers, the Mendy incident, and then obviously our Premier League predictions,
Hmm.
which Jason's is gonna be in the mud again.
Yeah. Well, we're
I
not
guess we'll
gonna we're not gonna spoil anything, but I think he broke some records on his performance last week, or the yeah
what?
this
Okay.
anyway. So to the Canada
We'll just get
roster.
sorry, I guess we'll do you want me to just name the roster first?
Yeah. Let's start off
Okay.
with the goalies, of course.
I'm not gonna comment on I'm just gonna name the roster and then we'll get commenting on it. So columns of the roster was Milan Borjan, Maxime Crepeau, James Pantemis, Samuel Adekugbe, Alfonso Davies, Daniil Henry, Alistair Johnson, Scott Kennedy, Richie Lai, not Larea,
Yeah,
Lai.
Lai.
You just don't know. He asked people to change his name. You'd probably know if you listen to One Sock. You hear Gareth Wheeler yell it all the time.
Hmm.
Kamal Miller, Steven Vittoria, Tajon Buchanan, Stefan Eustáquio, Liam Fraser, Mark Anthony Kay, and Atiba Hutchinson, Jonathan Osorio, Samuel Piet, David Witherspoon, Lucas Cavallini, Jonathan David, Junior Hoylett, and Kyle Lauren.
Yeah.
So for me, there wasn't that much surprises. I think the biggest surprise was probably the inclusion of Cavallini because he's been injured for I don't even know how long he's been injured, but he technically hasn't even been cleared to play yet.
Hmm.
If I pull up the exact post that Vancouver said, pull it up real quick. Sorry for this. Wait, boys, I have to pull it up. I should have it ready. Where is this post right here? Cavallini will remain in Vancouver to continue rehabbing a left PCL strain and will be eligible to join the national team camp when medically cleared. So, like for me, he was a big surprise. Everyone else, he was the biggest surprise in terms of inclusion. I know there's not that much options, with Akinola out. Some people are saying it would have been nice to get Richie Endon, obviously recently moved to the Russian league. Um, biggest exclusion, I mean, which you also could have replaced is you could have brought Liam Millar. Um,
Hmm.
the argument, I guess, is like he's just in a new club, which kind of makes sense for people like Theo Corbiano, like he hasn't got that much playing time. Otherwise, everything else looks sound. I really
Yeah.
hope to have Liam Millar, and I feel like he deserved it, because everyone wants Daniel Jepson, but if I'm being honest, Liam Millar, we're talking about like Marcelo Flores, Lucas Diaz, all these guys committing. Like, people forget when Liam Millar came to Canada, like he committed right away, and he was just as hot as a prospect. I'm pretty sure the year he came to Canada, because he was eligible for England. I'm pretty sure that was the year he won Academy Player of the Year for Liverpool. He just turned 18, I think, and he didn't care. Herman called him up. I'm pretty sure that was Herman's first ever camp too. He called him up and he accepted right away. He's
Hmm.
not like all the other ones. So I feel like when it like part of this journey, he's gonna have to be part of it, but. I'm sure he'll make one of the teams in a further date during this World Cup campaign.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, like even
also
if you
misspelled
look at
for
like he was like born and raised here pretty much,
yeah.
like in Toronto, and he was
I
born in
think because
Toronto,
his
raised in
dad was
Brampton.
because his dad was born in England. I think
Yeah, because he moved there at 13 just
to
for
play Fulham
soccer,
Academy.
right?
Fulham Academy, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
He played up North Mississauga.
yeah. I'm looking at it right now. Is that the team where like the
They
guy's
have the
Genesis
Lion.
came from? Or no, that was
They have
like
the
Aaron
Lion.
Mills. That was
No,
Aaron
those are
Mills.
males. North Mississauga is the one. They're red and black, and they have
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
looking
wolf
at their
on it.
logo right now. It's a lion.
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Just-
Or something like that.
It's like a link. It's like a lynx or something. I don't know. Mississauga. They're not even that good nowadays, to be honest. But
But they were
um,
back then, I'm assuming.
squad makes sense. Obviously, actually, I forgot to mention Scott Arfield is one of the ones missing.
Yeah, I
Pretty
was gonna.
much. So at first the speculation was okay. He didn't accept to come again. Pretty much confirms that he's gonna be retired. But then news came out that Herman actually did not call him up, which I agree with. Like he didn't want to come. Obviously, he said it was because like Herman saying it was an injury in the summer. But if we're being honest, it wasn't.
Hmm.
I think Witherspoon deserves to come here. During when we had to fight when we had to play in the freaking trenches on the shitty teams and playing shitty countries, risk COVID, playing all these teams. Witherspoon came and Scott Arfield thought it wasn't big enough. And for people trying to compare like freaking Atiba Hutchinson to Scarfield, it's a whole different situation. Atiba was freaking playing for Quinta Canada before freaking Jepson was even alive. So
Yeah.
like, don't even compare like Atiba to Scarfield. That's like completely different story. He's always been committed. Man's 38.
Mhm.
Scarfield, yeah. So I think it's more like Herdman's like Witherspoon was here when we were grinding out in like Haiti and versing like all these other teams, like risking what that's when COVID was still a thing. They had to go to Haiti when that was like near when the like Belize thing bus
Yeah.
got hijacked, and Arfield wasn't committed. He was committed he had some great moments for Canada. He was there in the Nations League. He was a big part of Nations League and the 2019 Gold Cup, but he wasn't committed. So I guess we're gonna see what happens. They said he might cease. It was him that not Herdman that rejected it. So
Mhm.
or not rejected, but didn't call him up. But he said he would still be available for other camps. So I don't know if it's just like, okay, now you want to come in, now you're gonna have to work to get in. So
Mhm.
other people have earned their spot.
Also, the
So I agree.
competition has really increased since he
Hmm.
committed. At like when he committed at Canada, he was like when he committed for us, he was really like a really
He was a
good
good player.
player
Yeah.
compared to like the rest. And now we got
Hmm.
like Stephen Eustachio, like we got a bunch of play midfielders who
Hmm.
are able to play at a
Hmm.
super high level. So now he's
Hmm.
not really much of like we don't really need him as much.
Well, we still be able to use him. He hasn't been on great form this year. He did start off hot, but what hasn't really been good this year. But he's still like he has experience and is still playing at a good level.
Mm,
But he hasn't earned a spot right now, and other people have came and worked to earn that spot. So you're not going to take it away from him.
yeah, exactly.
Um, I guess also St. Clair, Pantemis over St. Clair, but St. Clair has been playing. Pantemis has, so his third goalkeeper anyway. He's young too, so that doesn't surprise me. And yeah, nothing else really surprised me. I really like the squad. It's really versatile. It looks most likely like we're gonna play the 3-5-2 or the three
Mm-hmm.
four three, whatever you want to call it. Um, but it also looks like it's versatile to play that 4-4-2 or that 4-3-3 we switched to. Was it in the Mexican game? I think it was the Mexican game or the
Yeah,
USA game. I think we did it in both maybe, but we transition.
I think so.
And the squad looks so much better when you have who was it? Dan Alfonso Davies and Cavallini. Those are two guys were coming out of last Canada camp. Weren't even a thought of coming to play in September. Like they're talking about Davies' injury being big, Cavallini no shot, and now um they're back in here. So that's
Yeah.
very nice to see. Um, we're gonna see what happens. We're shooting. I think bare minimum we have to get 6 points from this window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I know people think okay, Honduras is like hard, but like you gotta win if you wanna do well, you have to win all your home games. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to win your home games because away games in freaking when they're throwing piss bags at your head top,
Mm-hmm.
like it's a different
Well,
breed.
we don't have
So
to
you need
worry
to
about
win.
that in Mexico, so that's probably
No,
fine.
no, we didn't even put that on here. They took that away. So
Wait,
they're having fan.
they're having
Yeah.
fans now.
Yeah, they just did it. They reduced the ban to just the Jamaica game.
Oh, here we
It's we're
go.
not gonna. Yeah, it's some shit CONCACAF bullshit. Sucking Mexico dick. Yeah. I really like the squad. Obviously it would have been nice to have like a Daniel Jesser Flores, but I'm completely fine with how it is. You want experience, you can't really take a risk right now. The only thing I would say that we could have done is maybe actually bring like other players, like maybe a patch or something, because other teams you were allowed to bring like 26 players.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like you could just bring them in, like almost like a taxi squad basically.
Yeah.
You were allowed, I think 20, even 28. Like I saw some teams brought 28 players, like even just to bring in. Some people say it's a waste because they're gonna sit on the bench and do shit, and then when they can be playing at their clubs. And then other people say it's 3 games, like they're gonna be used, or like either way they're gonna help us in practice. So,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been nice to see some other guys in here, but especially during this times with COVID, if COVID off something happens to COVID, we're fucked.
Yeah.
So, it's tough. I would say Liam Fraser. I don't know why he's still in here. Probably would have been Prizo instead of him if Prizo didn't do was it did he fully break it? I don't know. He
I'll check.
basically busted up his ankle. He was out for a year basically. Um so he probably would have been in the squad, but Liam Fraser's kind of like Herdman's like pet, he loves Liam Fraser. So at least Fraser's getting game time now, Columbus, so
What's up with
that's good for
TFC's?
him.
Oh,
Hmm?
why do I have TFC at like 300%. It was like super zoomed in. I'm like, what the fuck? The
Uh,
lettering's like huge, like this big.
yeah.
Um, it looks like he's having surgery, expected to
Mhm.
miss the remainder of the
Mhm.
season.
Mhm.
Um,
That's what I'm saying. So he's not going to be there. Probably would have been him or people are saying brings. That's the one where like people are like bring Arfield instead of him, but it's not it. In terms of like the how to approach this, as I heard on other podcasts or North Football and other people suggesting is you go all out in the first and third game, the home games, and then you don't bring everyone like your best squad in the middle game, because if we're being realistic, you can't be playing Jonathan David and Alfonso Davies 90 minutes for 3 games in a week.
yeah, no
You just
shot.
can't do that, especially with them coming back from injuries. Like they were coming back from injuries. You can't be doing that. So does that mean like just be kind of not play when Davies plays, or do they play him and then just have Adekugbe and Johnston? I'm sure there'll be a mix. There's gonna be a mix. I don't think it'll be like just okay, A squad, B squad, A squad. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think it'll be that. There's definitely gonna be, I think, gonna mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, they
But I
have
wouldn't
to,
be
cause
surprised if Bayern's like, yo, you're not playing. You could play 2 90 minutes and maybe a half, but we're not letting you play 3 90 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if that is like
mm-hmm.
deals with some of the clubs and Herman saying you're not allowed to play this player three
I don't
ninety
think that
minutes.
the club teams really have too much of a say when it comes to like
They
competitive
do though.
games. I think it's more friendlies where they're like, oh, don't play him for more than
Nah,
45
but even
minutes.
then, three 90-minute games in a
There's no
span of
shot Alfonso Davies is going to play the three full
in set
90s.
in 7 days when he's coming back from injury, that
There's no
you
way.
can't do that. And you want to maintain trust in the coach of Bayern, where he's gonna like, so you're gonna, if he says I don't want him playing 3 90 minutes, you play 2 90s and maybe 45 or just 2 90s, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. Um, Maybe I wouldn't be surprised if it's like last um was it not session last part of qualifying, and it's coming down to it and you have to, it's a must win,
Oh, then yeah, that's
then you're
different.
obviously gonna play him. But right, starting qualifiers, this is not what you need to do right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is more depth than we had before, so I'm fine with it.
I don't really
Especially
think
when we're
that.
like when El Salvador is gonna play us and US, or no, they're gonna be playing US and Honduras before us in the last game, and they're gonna have to come to us. Um, I think that they're gonna have, their depth is gonna be tested hard compared to what our depth is. Even Honduras, USA has great depth though.
I haven't seen the
Even
team
though I hate on them
actually.
all the time. Hmm?
We don't have to say the team, but I'm just going to quickly look at the roster here.
For who?
U.S.
Oh, the US. Though surprised me was probably Tim Ream instead of Chris Richards, and probably having Roldan there instead of Luca De La Torre.
They even called up
Otherwise, it's
26.
kind of what you expect. Pulisic was the one that you were like, I don't know, because he had COVID and there was the whole English thing, but we got lucky because Canada and US, obviously for us, Canada and US are not red listed by UK. But also, we don't have lots of. Junior Hullet's like the only one that would have been in that issue, which obviously is still a good player for important player for. Well, not like super important, but he's still like vital. Not vital's not the word. I'm just he's a good contributor to the team.
Hmm.
Um, it would have been fine instead of like if freaking date if like Bundesliga did it.
How the hell is
So
Yedlin still getting in the U.S. men's national team? That's crazy.
he has experience. They have Reggie Cannon who's playing Boavista, but and Reynolds is not playing for Roma right now. Really, Yellen has experience with Berhalter too, and he's still playing at Galatasaray, so it's not like he's playing like freaking like Luton Town. So he's still
Facts.
playing experience, and he's fast. You know, if anyone's to
Hmm.
deal with Davies, you have to get some pace
Well,
there.
yeah, they have. The thing is, like, you have Serginho Dest, and then you have
But that's just shit at
Yedlin.
defending.
I know, but
Even all
Yedlin
USA
is also
fans say he's
Yedlin is
incapable
also
defending.
not capable. Like, he's not like the
Yeah, but he's
best.
faster than Dest. He could run faster than Dest.
Then again, he did score against City, so maybe I should just shut up.
Yeah, he did score against City. Yeah, so their squad,
Hmm.
that was the only surprises really.
But like
What,
we were
and
saying with
obviously
the
they ended up getting Ricardo Pepe instead of Mexico, so that was big for them
yeah,
too. Otherwise, nothing surprising there. They actually had some really good depth up front in terms of forward core. Was it Honduras pretty much average average squad. They usually have the solid squad experience together, except for Elise was not there. Also a guy from Boavista, I'm pretty sure. Um, he just I'm not sure what the issue is. Maybe it's an injury or just not able to come. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but I know he wasn't on the list. I'm pretty sure. If I could double check it just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure. Pull up transfer market if they updated their the squads for how they posted it. Let me see if they updated it. Yeah, pretty sure they don't have Elise. They do have Lasagno back. They have Kato. They called back from Montreal. El Salvador. Obviously, they have the other Roldan, the same one. Well, not same one, but who also plays for Seattle. But he represents El Salvador. They have the goat Savaleta, and they played pretty well against Mexico too. You know, they lost 2-0. So everyone's talking about them being shit. If honestly, at this point, I think Panama's going to be the worst. But
Yeah.
don't sleep on El Salvador.
I don't think we could sleep
But
on any of the teams, to be completely honest. They
yeah,
all have like they all have something that they're good at. Like they're not like I don't want to say
Panama's
like
fucking
Haiti where it's
shit.
like, they don't really have too many positives. Like these teams are good. We just need to find ways to beat them now.
Mhm.
And I think this team is solid enough to get that done.
I mean, Panama though they have like two good guys and they're basically shit. Actually, it's not true. They do have some guys in the Spanish league, but anything, I think that'll probably be the easiest because coming in as El Salvador is the
Mhm.
easiest. They did put up a good fight against the Mexico team, the Gold Cup, but if we're being honest, they did get lucky to get in that shit because they like got St. Kitts and Nevis in their game to get in here.
Yeah.
But
But
that's a
anyways,
different
we'll talk more about the Gold Cup, not the Gold Cup, the World Cup
World Cup
qualifiers next
qualifying.
week cuz
Of course, if you
the
want to do a
first
fan
game,
meetup at BMO Field, because
imagine,
we have so much fans requesting to do a meetup, we're gonna be at the field, so you could come see us. We're gonna
yeah.
be in section. I don't even.
It's
What
the
is the
same
fan
one as last
section?
time? Or wait,
It's
we're
the
in the
fan
fan
sec.
section.
We're in the supporters. I don't know what.
It's like the south end.
Yeah, but what's the number?
Oh, I
I
don't
think it's
fucking know.
114. I'm
Around
gonna double
there.
check here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, section 114 fan meetup. But we might do it on top because we don't want to cluster the
Yeah, of course, of course.
of course. So that's gonna happen there.
And actually, if anyone actually fucking wants to buy some Canada stuff, there's a huge sale at Sivu Play Sports. You
Okay, so
could
I'll
go
get the link. We'll
online.
put the link.
We're not
Lots
even
of our sold out
sponsored,
though.
are
Lots of our
they?
sold. I mean, if they want to sponsor us and hook us up, I mean,
I mean, I'm kind of lucky I'm a small, so
if you're on the Canada Soccer News forum, you'd probably know about it already. But we'll still put in there. Um,
yeah,
we'll
there
put
is a
we'll
massive
put,
sale.
but most of the stuff's getting sold out. So when
Yeah.
it comes up, probably it'll be up by
Well,
tomorrow.
I want this to be up like ASAP because of the stuff we're going to be talking about later in the podcast.
Cause yeah, I
Um,
know, but people are not gonna be watching this at 3 a.m.
yeah,
So
facts.
it's gonna be tomorrow. Um, yeah, I guess we'll talk about Toronto FC.
Mhm.
Not much to talk about. It was just pain.
Yeah.
I was watching and I had some hope. We were playing Inter Miami, and then one of the team I hate the most, like Higuain, pisses me off. I hate all the players on. Oh my God, Gibbs, bro, Pizarro. Oh my God, Robbie Robinson. Guess where he represents. Guess who he represents based off his name.
Robinson?
Robbie Robinson. Or unless
No,
you've
I
seen the news
swear
already.
he's
You
probably
probably saw the news.
no, but he's probably gonna be like Suriname, but I think he's like Scottish. If
No,
I
he
look at the
represents
name.
fucking Chile. Okay, that makes no fucking sense. His name's Robbie Robinson. He represents Chile. I
Yeah, I would
like
have guessed Scotland, but where's he
that
from
makes
though?
no
Is he from Chile?
he's born in U.S.
Oh
and
my,
I don't even know how he has
oh
like
my
I
days.
don't even know how. Let me see how he's even how he even got onto the Chilean team.
I'm checking Twitter here. Here's the little hint on what we're gonna be talking about later today. I look at what I just saw on Twitter.
Wait, am I supposed to look at the screen?
Yeah.
People are putting that up.
No, I think it's fake. I
Uh,
don't. I think it's like a Photoshop of like Ronaldo's one at United.
yeah, he's born in South Carolina. How is this guy like he came from college? But if that should say anything, that's the level other teams are getting now. Mexico's stealing from academies, and like players come from MLS academies. Now freaking Chile's stealing a guy who's like he was the first overall draft pick, but he was from college.
Oh,
Um,
okay. So it's just a Photoshop of this one from Carlos Tevez when he joined us
oh,
from United.
I think it's
Anyways,
his mom. I think it's his mom. I don't know how Robbie Robinson. Like, Mad's gonna be pulling up just like Brereton, the
yeah.
guy who plays for Blackburn.
Hmm.
Like, literally, their front three is gonna have like guys who don't even speak Spanish that are just like have Brereton and Robinson on the back, and they're
Yeah.
representing Chile. It's gonna look weird, but whatever.
Honestly, the one
Um,
thing that I could take away from this game, even though I didn't watch it, I like watched
uh,
the highlights.
dude, I was watching. It was so
It
painful to
didn't
watch.
it didn't look like the players actually wanted to play, to be completely honest. It
Dude,
just
and then they took Soteldo off, and then he literally walked off the fucking didn't even go to the bench. He just
uh
walked off the pitch, and then this whole like I had a little hope when we scored in the 60 when we scored.
Kieran Gibb scored
Um
in his own net.
um I had a little hope that we would come back, but no.
Hmm. But like,
I was like just maybe because then we had a chance after that. I'm like no, it's shot. We're down 3-1.
hmm
Uh, but yeah, it's painful. Wherever seeing, please don't lose to Montreal.
the
Like just
thing
don't
is,
lose to
it's not
Montreal.
painful because we're losing. It's painful that we know we have the squad to do like great
Mm-hmm.
things, and we're just not
And we're
getting it
losing.
done, like
It's
at all.
tough.
I think the players
Next
know.
year,
I think that the players know the
oh, they
season's a
obviously
wash,
know that.
but they're not really fighting for their spot for next year. So I think the coach should just. I think he should just start putting like a bunch of the young kids in.
Well,
Hopefully
mostly
they work a
I
little
don't know if he'll
harder
do that.
than the
But he
guys
also
who.
wants to if he starts winning like shit near the end of the year, they might still keep him. He wants to still keep if he could still keep that job, he would take it. So
Yeah,
I don't know if
facts.
he. I'm trying to find I guess we'll just go to York United because there
Yeah.
wasn't that much about the
I
other
mean, you were
games.
at the first game, right?
I was at the game, yeah. There was this guy, I swear. I don't know what his name was. If it was
On
who, bro.
Masters?
Yeah, there's a Masters. He literally looked like Magic Card James. And I literally thought it was Magic Card James. Let me see if I could find this guy. I want to see if Oh my God, why is it capitals? Let me see if I can find a photo of this guy. Bro, I can only find this. He doesn't look that much, but from far, this guy looks exact. Let's see if I can find a good image here.
What's his name? Or what number
It
is he?
was it's Anthony Wright. Matt, he was on
Oh, he was the
Masters.
right back. He got hurt.
But he played center back a lot too. And bro, from the stadium, he looked exactly like him because he has the same color hair now. Oh, let me see if I could find this. Oh my God, it looks exactly like him. I was literally telling my uncle like, oh my God, that's Manicard James. Why the fuck is he
Hmm.
here? He's supposed to be in Denmark right now. What the fuck? Let me see if I could find it, man.
And he
Even
got
if you, yeah,
hurt.
if you go to, okay, you know what? Go to One Soccer and you could literally see it. If you go to One Soccer and you watch the replay,
He's number
you'll see
2
a guy,
on
huh?
Masters. Number 2 on Masters.
Yeah, I think it's number 2 on Masters. If you go to the Canadian Championship game and rewatch it, and or just go into it on York United, and then you'll see a guy who looks well, you don't I don't know, you haven't really seen Manicard James
I have, I have,
plays.
I have. I met his fucking uncle
Yeah, but
at
that's not
Centennial.
him.
I know who he is. Like I know what he looks like.
Anyways, he just looks like this shit's not loading for me. Um, anyways, he looks exactly like him. Pretty easy game. Debut for Gutierrez. Oh, they also got Mateo Campagna on load from Vancouver Whitecaps. He's supposed to be like one of the guys we're hopeful for to be the center back in like 2026 World Cup. So
He
hopefully he does
sounds
bits. I think he's
familiar.
17 or 16 now. I don't know how old he is now. I think he's
Hmm.
17. Let me make sure that. Yeah, he's 17. He's an 04. Um, nice little pickup there.
Hmm.
See how he does, even though our defenders are fucking class already. Zader
Yeah.
and Ansah's fucking disgusting.
Wilson's good
He's
too. He had a great game
Wilson's
against
pretty good
Masters.
too. Yeah. Shout out Wilson. Shout out my uncle sponsor. Oh, I also met Terry Dunfield there. Shout out Terry
Oh,
Dunfield.
actually,
Said hi to him. Yeah. Said hi to him. Shout out Terry Dunfield. Goat.
you didn't get him to
Um,
sign a City jersey or anything?
Signed a City jersey.
Imagine coming to him with like
Just
an
pull out of
old
my
school
back
City jersey.
pocket.
Yeah, because you have a
You
lot
know.
at your house. Big City
Yeah, so
fans over there.
of course. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bud. Um, so yeah, overall easy game. I was a little worried at the beginning, but now we picked it up and pretty solid game. Now York United's gonna get a play in your Toronto FC, so that's really interesting. I wonder how that's gonna go.
Is it the
I
first
wonder how.
time they're playing each other?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I wonder if it's how like if we're gonna start Pozuelo, Soteldo. Uh, it's also gonna be big for York United guys because they're gonna end up playing TFC and they probably like like their parents' family never get to see like a game like of that magnitude, like playing
yeah.
that type of stadium. It's probably a big achievement for most of these guys. So that'll be nice. I wonder how the crowd's gonna look like too. Like apparently it was a flip of a coin, but I'm not going coin with that. I'm pretty sure it was a flip on the coin of who gets home. Like imagine Toronto FC had to play York
Oh
United
yeah,
in freaking
that'd be
York
fucked.
United Stadium. Like how would like I wonder how the crowd would be like.
Yeah.
Would the Toronto FC ultras be there? Like I don't know.
Bro,
It'd be
people would
kind of
just be
funny.
like, you could just chill outside of the stadium, like outside of the stadium, and still see the game.
You could if you go on the fences on the road, like you could literally get the game for free.
Yeah,
But
like,
it's like watching from their south end anyway, so
hmm
it'll. But yeah,
imagine if like the ultras for TFC just went to the south end with like
up there the
flares and all that
fence,
shit.
they're just like, "Wait, yeah,
Yeah, actually, they probably
uh,
wouldn't be able to hop the fence
mhm,
because people would like probably get cheesed.
yeah,
This isn't
I
like
don't know, yeah." But
Argentina.
hopefully they play some like Julian Duns and like Jaquiles, Jaden
Hmm.
Nelson, Okello. I hope those guys play. And if you could keep Pozuelo on Stella bench if it gets shaky. Okay, so Teldo he'll run. He'll actually someone will be able to run through Ansah because Ansah is different level. At least when I watch him, he's built
Hmm.
different. No one gets past him. And then your guy Halifax. I wasn't the game. I was actually supposed to go to the game, but I didn't end up going. It was. I know I'm pretty sure we scored early and then conceded late,
Yeah,
so that's tough. Let me actually look at the standings right now
but
because I'm not even
um,
sure what the standings are looking like right now.
Gian Sapov, fuck, I can't say his fucking name. Why?
He didn't. Oh, he played again.
Yeah, he had another amazing save.
Oh, he played again.
Against
Um,
Halifax.
Tough for Atletico because they've been getting a good crowd too, and they just Atletico Ottawa's been getting like playing like shit. Like it being worse than Edmonton, like that's a different breed because Edmonton just sucks. Um, Pretty sure. Actually, let me check the score right now. Pacific FC is versing Vancouver right now. I actually want to see the score of that. What's the score right now?
It is.
Zero
Why is it?
zero, eighth minute.
Yeah.
Bustos is out for Pacific, so that's a big blow. But they still have Gianni Dos Santos and Teron Campbell, and it looks like McNaughton's back, so that's good for them. Shout out Ryan Gauld, Scotland Messi.
Scottish Messi.
Otherwise, that's about it for York United.
Hmm.
You could take over this one
Okay,
if you want.
so within the last few days, there were actually like a bunch of stories to go over, and I kind of
hmm
just like took a
It's a
few.
big, yeah, it's a big week.
Yeah, it's yeah. It was a big day today, but
hmm
yesterday UEFA
Oh, shit.
officially announced their
hmm
coefficient change for the season, and
hmm
basically points are based off of the UEFA competitions,
hmm
and like Champions League. I'll explain it.
Europa League,
I'll
yeah.
explain it. But basically, the points are shown as like an average, like per team. So
Yep.
like if you have 7 teams, you divide it by 7, like
hmm
all the points that you know,
hmm
and that's how
Yeah.
they do it. So basically, you get 2 points for all wins in the group stage, no matter if you're in the
Okay.
Champions League, Europa League, Conference League.
hmm
You get
Okay.
1 point for all wins in qualifying and playoff
hmm
matches.
A qualifying too. Okay.
Hmm. One
Okay.
point for draws from the group.
Okay.
Half a
hmm
point for all draws in qualifying and playoff matches.
Okay.
4 points for just participating in the group stage for the UCL and the
But no
Europa League.
conference league. No
No
conference league
Conference
though.
League.
Okay.
4 points for the round of 16 bonus participation in the US and in the Champions
Only
League.
Champions League.
Um,
Yeah.
4 points for group winners in the
Europa
Europa
League.
League. 2 points for runners up in the Europa League. 2 points for winners in the Conference League. 1 point group winners Conference League. One
No,
point.
runners up. Winners up. Runners
Yes,
up.
our runners up. Each
And
club, each round clubs reach.
you get a point every time you go to like the
Yeah.
round of 16, the quarterfinals. You get an extra point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
Yes.
worded. I literally copied and pasted it from UEFA. I don't even care.
You didn't
And
update it?
hmm?
I thought Portugal went up to
No, I
fifth.
did. This is last year.
Oh, this is last year.
Yeah,
Okay, I was
I'm
gonna
just like
say.
showing. So like
Okay.
basically like they updated it, but they like didn't really update it because what they did is
Mm-hmm.
they basically got rid of, because they do it it's over 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? And this season, they got rid of. Oh, I'm not even gonna look back. They basically got rid of like 6 seasons ago now. So they started counting points for this season. Is pretty
Okay.
much what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
why when I go through like point by point, like some of the teams this season are lower because they
Mm-hmm.
just haven't been able to get the points yet because the season's just started.
Mm-hmm.
So England last coefficient had 100 points, Spain had 97, Italy had 75, Germany had 73,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of has a big drop off. France had
Yeah.
56, and then it
Mm-hmm.
has another big drop off to Portugal in 6th, 48. And
Mm-hmm.
then from like 7th to like 15th, I only did top
Mm-hmm.
10 in the table.
Yeah.
But like 7th to like not quite 15th, but like, like it goes, they're all like quite
Early
similar.
teens, the early
Yeah, so you
teens.
got like Netherlands, Russia, Belgium, Austria with 39, 38, 36, and 35 points respectively,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty good. And then
Well, that was
going in,
last year.
yeah, that was last
Yeah.
year. But going into this season, like even England now have 87 points. Like they still need to
Mm-hmm.
catch up for
Yeah.
this season. Then you got Spain with 80, Italy 63, Germany with 61, and then there's a giant drop off. Portugal and France are quite close. Portugal has 44 and France has 43.
You
So
heard that there
Portugal
first. For all the
just
Canadian fans,
leapfrogged.
Steven Vittoria is now in a top five, plays in a top five league, okay?
Yeah.
Jonathan David, who do you play for? His big money move was to outside the top five league. Steven Vittoria, what a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Actually, you could say
France.
Stephen Vittoria is playing in a more competitive league than Messi.
Exactly.
So, you know what?
Exactly. Exactly. Like
Bro,
play either
Stephen
going up.
Vittoria
Okay,
is playing at a higher level than Sergio
then
Ramos.
He's playing at a higher
Bro,
level than Sergio Ramos, bro. Freaking Neymar, Messi. Who the fuck are those guys? The fuck?
you see, and even like Mbappe knows. We'll talk about him a little later. Mbappe
Yeah,
wants to go into a top 5 league.
yeah. I think you should go join Steve Vittoria and Mordians. I think that would
Mm-hmm.
be yeah. I think that would be it.
But yeah, in 7th, the Netherlands. I think the
Mhm.
Netherlands are going to stay in 7th.
Mhm.
But Scotland actually bumped up
Scotland
from
though.
11th from last year to 8th.
Shout out.
Austria jumped from 10th to 9th, and Russia
Mhm.
dropped
How is
down 2 spots
Austria
to
in
10th.
this?
I think
How
it's
does Austria have
Salzburg.
31 points?
I think Salzburg really carried them. I think they're doing
Yeah, but
pretty
even
well.
then, like they wouldn't give him 30 points. Let me see who's else in the Austrian. So I'm looking. I guess you had Lask too. Rapid Wien. Because I'm looking like Belgium, they have guys who are in the Champions League. Austria had Salzburg and that's it. And
Yeah.
Salzburg didn't do anything. Or I'm pretty sure Salzburg weren't even in it last year.
And if you want to
I
know,
suspect
like,
by next year, like Spain. See, Spain, I want to say is gonna go down, but like Spain just always has so many competitive teams because
yeah.
they have so many teams. They have Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Sevilla. All those guys, you could see them going far.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Sevilla always been winning Europa Leagues almost every year, and Real Madrid and Barcelona were always contention, so they was always up there.
Yeah.
England, I wouldn't be. What do they have this year? They have Man United is an easy group. We're gonna talk about more of the groups, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to
England,
see.
England, Spain, Italy, and Germany all have 7 teams in
Germany
UEFA
is the
qual.
team that's
And
getting carried. Freaking Bayern, bro,
yeah,
winning
but
the
Dortmund
thing.
are also doing
They're
well.
yeah, but then who else? Who
Leipzig.
else were doing last year? Leipzig. Did they even make it out of the group
I think
stage?
Frankfurt went pretty far in the Europa League,
Europa League, I guess. Yeah.
but
Portugal. How did Portugal even go over France?
Porto pretty
Like
much. I think it's
just Port,
Porto.
just Porto going to semifinals.
Yeah.
Shout out Porto for
I think it's
something
just
good.
all of them like getting into the group stage of the Champions League is like pretty big
Because
for them.
France, besides P, like this is literally besides P, what Lille, like I'm pretty sure didn't make. Did they make it out of the group stage, or they like got knocked out in the
I
first
have
round of
no
Europa
clue.
League or something like that? I'm pretty sure they came last in their group with like they came last in their group. Is that the year like, or is that the year with? I don't know, because I know they're in a group with Ajax and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But if you
and I'm pretty
wanted to
sure they got
know,
knocked out of the Europa League. But
just
then other than that, PSG okay, but then who? Marseille did so shit. Marseille was so ass,
mm-hmm.
and then there's literally no one else that's been decent.
Yeah.
So.
But just in case you wanted to know, James,
Hmm.
San Marino are last in the UEFA
Okay.
call in coefficients. They're in
Uh-huh.
55th place
Where's
with
Moldova?
with
Because I want to see.
1.32 or 1.332 points.
How do they get a
Moldova,
point? Yeah.
34th with 9.53
Bro,
points.
so they're probably gonna move up so much when Sheriff makes it. Since
Well,
Sheriff made
yeah,
it, they're gonna
it's
move
their
up
only
so
team
much.
left in a UEFA competition.
Yeah, so that's gonna move
Hmm
them. That probably give them like they're gonna move up. The only team that surprised me is like how
Let
Austria
me put it like
is here
this,
over like Belgium. Like Belgium has the Club Brugge and shit. So
James.
that's what
This year so far, they haven't even gotten into the thing yet. But this year so far, they have 3.5 points.
who?
Moldova,
Okay,
and like
but they
last year
didn't
they
count.
had, and it's still ongoing. Last year they had
Uh,
1.3. So they're already breaking their own
hmm
records. They're gonna jump up
Well, they're gonna get
during the
4 points
season.
too for making the Champions League.
Yeah.
So
And also, they actually have club coefficients. FC
hmm
Bayern Munich. Well, why did I say FC? Bayern Munich are top with 116 points over the last 5 years.
Okay,
City are second with 111.
okay,
Liverpool are third with 105. It's
yes
weird
sir.
that Manchester City and
I don't know how.
Bayern's won a
How is
Champions
Real
League,
Madrid
but
not here?
they're
How's
in
Real Madrid
sixth.
not top three? What the fuck?
Uh, so yeah, Liverpool have
Crazy.
won. I'll just go. I'm not going to say the numbers. Liverpool,
Guess the
Barca,
last 2 years Real
Chelsea,
Madrid's done shit.
Madrid, PSG are in seventh, which is weird. United, Juventus,
How's
Atletico
United still on
Madrid,
that shit?
Sevilla. How's Arsenal 12th? And then Tottenham behind them.
Bro, were they even in the Champions League in 2016?
No, but they still got points with like the Europa League and stuff. Arsenal.
Uh,
But yeah, that's
Schmucks, man.
crazy. Let's see who's the worst team. Who's the
Oh, you guys
worst
beat
team that's
West Brom,
listed?
dude. Wow, you guys are world class.
Okay, the worst team that is listed is UE Santa Coloma, and they had 1/4 point 5 years ago.
Let me see where they're from. They are
Uh,
from Andorra. Oh, that's Andorra's
uh,
team club.
I don't think it's their main club.
Well, they have a club in the Spanish division that's owned by PK, but
But anyway, that's a cool little tidbit for you guys. Is there anyone that's like
they're the
bigger?
team that plays in front of that big ass mountain, that field on that
Oh,
beside that big
actually,
ass mountain. Yeah.
that's dope. I'm
Shout
trying
out,
to look
shout
for
out
like
Andorra.
a team that I would know that's like in the hundreds.
Sporting must be there.
No shot.
Expand right now.
I mean, like there's some teams like Cork City FC in 304.
Cork City, yeah, but they got. I'm surprised they even made it. They like got clapped by Arsenal.
Panathinaikos is 266. Yeah, there's so many
hmm
teams. It's
Yeah.
yeah, crazy.
I
There's
guess
like
since we're on the topic, we'll talk. We'll go to the just our reaction of the. Is this gonna be a little game at the end? The thing I'm highlighting, is that gonna be a game at the end?
yeah, we're gonna have a
Okay, we're gonna
little
we're gonna we're gonna
yeah.
go over the groups, then we're gonna have a little game of what we're gonna call the groups. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are we just gonna both give our opinions on? So I'm so happy. We're starting with Group A. I'm so
Yeah.
happy. Mad City finally got cocked after getting the easiest
Mhm.
group
So
every
yeah.
single what year, like for the past 4 years. You've been getting the easiest group. Finally, they cucked you, giving you the best team in pot two, arguably the best team in pot three, and then a good team in who's gonna have a Canadian score against you. Actually, now
Well,
that I think,
the Canadians not gonna be there in time. We'll talk about it
yeah,
later.
until they make it out of
Mhm.
the group stage, which they're not.
But
But
anyway, yeah, Group A.
which should be fire if they beat Man
Yeah.
City and then it. But
Group A has Manchester City, PSG,
mhm
RB Leipzig, and Club Brugge.
mhm
And when I saw this, when I saw Man City, PSG, I was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
it's
And then
scripted.
later in the day, I heard the Ronaldo rumors, and I'm like, oh shit, Ronaldo, Messi in Group A in the Champions League. Imagine. But I'm kind of
Let me
worried
see the
about RB
latest.
Leipzig because they do have good players. They obviously have Soboslai
Mhm
that
yeah
I know Arsenal wanted for a little bit. They also
mhm
just signed Andre Gomez, not Andre Gomez, Andre Silva
mhm
from Frankfurt, and he had a really good season last year. I think he scored like 33 goals or something,
mhm
which would have been an insane season, but of course Lewandowski had to go off.
mhm.
I'm not too worried about Club Brugge. It's going to be 6 points both times we play them, so it's fine. Um,
Trying to see the
yeah, I
latest
want to
news on
see
the
your
Ronaldo.
reaction to Group B with Atletico Madrid,
Like
Liverpool, Porto,
originally,
AC
like
Milan.
so first I was hurting. I was like Atletico Madrid, like
Hmm
fuck, are you kidding me? But I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to get revenge on these schmucks. Um, Then we got Porto. I like Porto's every time we match up against them in like previous competitions, we usually get them like randomly all the time in the like, round of 16. We usually clap them, and I hate Porto anyways. AC Milan, obviously that's probably the worst team you could get in the pot four. But then you look at it like if we want to do bits in Champions League anyways, you have to beat these team, and it's cool for the away fans too. Like I'd rather versus AC Milan than have to go to freaking like these like travel like 8 hours like east to go play in like in like some crazy country.
Mm-hmm.
So not the actual country, but I'm saying like the fans and like it's a very hostile environment and the travel. It's not actually
Yeah.
the country's crazy, but just like the travel and how hostile the arenas is. We're actually playing very iconic teams. Obviously, Atletico Madrid's not that. Like it is 2006. This would be a fucking insane group.
Yeah.
Um, but it's not. Well, it still is
I
arguably a
mean,
group of death.
I'm
I
just.
think another one's a group of death, but this is arguably the group of death.
Mm-hmm.
Probably most the consensus group of death. It's
Yeah.
gonna be tough. I still think it's gonna be tough. Hopefully Porto come last.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay.
I just can't wait to see Atletico Madrid play Liverpool. To be completely honest, that was like the
Uh,
last game I saw
yes, I
before
can't want
everything
Messi to
shut down.
freaking sauce freaking like who do you have playing left center back?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Benjamin Mendy, and I was gonna be like, well, he's probably not gonna be
No.
playing.
You get well, Zinchenko's there. That's gonna be the issue. You need to play Messi on in the just Cam, I guess. Just boss up freaking Fernandinho. And then Angelino's gonna score a hat trick against you because that's
Of
how it works.
course.
You go over
So
Group C
Group
a little
C is
bit.
Sporting. They were in Pot A, which is kind of
You guys got fucking
ambitious.
lucky.
Dortmund, Ajax, and Besiktas. I mean, I'm
You
happy
guys
with the
got
group as a
lucky.
Sporting fan, but
Bro,
seeing
you guys
Dortmund
got
and
lucky. What are you
Ajax.
saying?
No, but Dortmund, Ajax are gonna be difficult.
Yeah, but would you rather have got freaking PSG and Leipzig like
Yeah,
City did? You
yeah,
guys would get
like
no City. You guys
they got somewhat lucky, but at the same time, like it's still a tough group. Every group in
like
the
you.
Champions League is pretty tough.
hmm
I think there's one group that's not really that interesting,
Like
but a
everyone in
few
pot
groups.
three would have been
But
hard. Everyone in pot three is gonna be in the same level Ajax. If you look at all the teams that are there,
well,
they're at like a
Shakhtar,
similar level, huh? Shakhtar
Shakhtar,
clapped Real Madrid last year, both
Benfica are
games, did they
kind of
not?
trash.
They can't be in the same as
Salzburg,
Sporting
Sen.
and
I know,
Benfica's
but
goaded.
Benfica's still kind of trash.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I just kind of
Get the
want to
trophy
see.
count, eh?
I want to see Lucas
Anyways.
Diaz play against Atiba Hutchison in the Champions League. That's what I
Yeah,
want to see.
recruit him.
And Kyle Larin and all that shit. Oh,
Well, hopefully, because by that point,
is there another one at
it,
Besiktas that I'm forgetting?
no, it's just them two.
Okay.
By that time, Sporting will probably be out last game. They're playing their youngsters, Lucas Diaz, and then Hudson just chats him up a bit. Caroline chats him up a bit.
Hmm.
He has played for Canada already, but he said he hasn't fully decided yet. But he has played for the U23s.
I don't think he's gonna play
So
for the Portuguese national team. I'm gonna be brutally honest.
I don't know.
Hopefully, we get
Wow,
him
why are
on
you
the show one
disrespecting?
time.
He's actually
I
disgusting.
know he's disgusting, but the thing is, like, will he be at that level? I think he does have the potential to get to that level,
You
but I
just
don't
said
think he's gonna
no.
be
You just said
start.
he
I don't know.
didn't.
I don't think he's gonna start for Portugal.
Okay,
I
but
think
he's
he's
still
gonna be
like
like a
that's still
Rafa,
in his mind.
where he like comes in, like off the
Okay,
bench.
so you but he's still gonna think about it. Just because he's not a starter, he's
Yeah,
not gonna.
but like if he plays on Canada, he's gonna be like the biggest.
Well, we don't know that because at that point he'll be unless we played two tens, Marcelo Flores and Lucas Diaz. Oh my
Assuming
God,
both of them fully commit
yeah.
the
Because
entire
at that
way.
point they're fighting it out,
That's why I
and then
kind of
that's
thought that in the Gold Cup, you kind of need to bring in one of the young guys just to get them
well,
fully committed. Because it's a tournament, they can't back away from it. You know what
I
I
know, but
mean?
you also want to win these, so
Yeah.
um, but like that's the Zorio replacement, Lucas Diaz right there. So
I
come
think
in,
he's gonna be
please.
better than Osario. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm saying the replacement like on the team, like
Yeah,
who
yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna replace.
But yeah, that's gonna be
Um,
interesting. Hopefully, we get Lucas Diaz on the podcast. That'd be fun.
he's not gonna come.
No, for sure.
Group D. Actually, I want to talk about Group E and F. So if you could talk about Group D again too.
Group
Actually, we'll both
D.
talk about any either way.
Yeah, Group D has
This is a
Inter Milan.
pretty.
Okay, go,
I
go.
was thought this was gonna be the Group of Death, but then they got Sheriff.
Bro,
So
what do you
it's not the Group
mean?
of Death.
Sheriff is like built different, bro. Come on.
They're gonna get like I wouldn't be surprised if they have like the worst goal differential in Champions League history. Because for Shakhtar, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, if they want to win this, they're gonna have to smack the shit out of Sheriff. If they,
Hmm.
because they, for them, it's if you lose points to Sheriff, you're done. So they're not gonna like even if they play their like B squads, like they're still gonna do bits. Like
Hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, it's an interesting group. Inter
It's
Milan, Real
Milan's
Madrid,
kind of
Shakhtar, like.
depleted with some of the transfers they got lost, but still.
I just think it's gonna be a two-horse race between Real Madrid and Inter Milan. If Real
Shakhtar
Madrid bring
last
in
year
a
beat Real
certain,
Madrid twice, did they not? In the group stage?
I have no
I
clue.
swear Shakhtar beat Real Madrid both times.
That shouldn't be happening. Real Madrid's definitely regressed as
But
a
it's
club,
well, obviously.
but we'll see what happens. Of
Okay,
course,
so
it's
group E, this is probably I think this is more of a group of death. If you compare the squads, okay.
I
Bayern is better than Atletico Madrid. Okay, Liverpool's better than Barcelona. Benfica's better than Porto. And then AC Milan is better than Kiev. But if you're looking at history, that's literally history right there.
yeah,
Mans don't know, but Dynamo Kiev has been in the Champions League like in like
like in the
2000,
Yashin days, bro. In the
they had
Yashin days, they
Yashin.
were yeah. Is that not Dynamo Kiev?
I thought you preferred Dynamo Moscow.
Oh, that is probably Dynamo. Is it Dynamo Moscow then? Oh, it is Dynamo Moscow. My bad.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I just
So,
I
but
saw
like
Dynamo
like
and
the
I
early
was
2000s, like they were doing bits. Dynamo Kiev, Benfica, obviously everyone knows history. Barcelona, Bayern. I was hoping Besiktas would be there because then it'll be the group of Bs. But now they can't do it because everyone's schmucks and
yeah.
they couldn't fix it to get the group of Bs. But like even just getting the top three, that's just history right there. And also some cool matchups. Like I know we haven't really gone into depth, but like Man City versus PSG, obviously that's a matchup because Ronaldo versus Messi.
Well,
That's suspected.
well, it's not officially done yet. We don't
Yeah,
have
I know, but
the
that's the thing. Liverpool with Atletico Madrid, that's kind of the matchup because last year they knocked him out. Um, Group C, there's nothing crazy. It's kind of just like there's no like storytelling there. I don't think. I can't really think of anything.
Group G.
Here,
I
guess
mean,
just Real Madrid.
Lille need money, so they're definitely a weakened squad because they're selling players, and I
Bayern
think they're
versus
gonna sell
Barca is
their
gonna
right
be
back. I forgot what their right back's name is, like Sekic.
that was so random. You're talking about matchups and then you're talking about Lille
Lille,
selling
like
players.
Lille in general, yeah, because they're gonna be selling players. They're gonna be weakened.
You're talking about
Sevilla,
matchups, you schmuck.
Sevilla matchups like between Sevilla, yeah, but like
Oh,
talking about
okay.
individual teams and where they are compared to their team last year is gonna be important. So like Sevilla, obviously won almost. Did they win the Europa League?
No, it was Villarreal beat Manchester United. That's what I was
But they
talking about.
usually
And
win the
then
Europa League.
well, yeah, they had like three of the last five, like five, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Salzburg are constantly getting a bunch of young players, so you never know where they're going to
Yeah.
be.
Mhm.
Wolfsburg,
How's my foot
did they? I
sleeping?
guess they had a better season last year. They used to be pretty
They did.
decent.
They're gonna get
They're
caught
on
though
the
because they have John Brooks, American
yeah,
center
they're trying
back.
to get
So
on the way
of
back
course.
up. It's going to be interesting because I feel like all these teams are kind of at a similar level. Other than Sevilla, I think Sevilla is by far
Well,
the better
Seville
team here.
is by far the better team.
Yeah. But like the other
But
teams, I
yeah.
feel like it's a lot
Mhm.
closer than
Mhm.
it's
Pretty shit
it's
group.
a lot closer than having Inter Milan and
Mhm.
Real Madrid and then Sheriff.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, we're since we're just doing we're just gonna because we didn't talk about Group F. Yeah, Villarreal versus Manchester United. That's a big matchup there. Um, don't count out Atlanta. They always find a way. And then young boys, you already know the shit's gonna come out with memes. I can only imagine if Mendy was an underage case and they were in the same group as Man City, the memes that would come out. But they're already gonna do shit for Manchester United just to troll. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna do some like how young. They're gonna do some meme with that. Group H. This is a really the group of blue. Actually, Juventus technically not blue. They did have a blue jersey, but like if you look at their like just a photo of the group, you just see blue.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, it's a solid group too. Juventus obviously, Chelsea won last year. Juventus is obviously a big club. Zenit, hard travel, little hostile environment, and Malmo's just a cool city to visit, honestly. So shout out Malmo. Yeah. I guess we'll do the names of the groups.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in order. I'll
Okay,
take group
you had
versus
group
I'll
A.
go
You had
group
a good
A.
name for group A.
Okay, Oil Clasico. I think it makes sense. Man City, fucking Oil, fucking they bought that shit. PSG, Oil as fuck. Leipzig, bro. Man's literally fucking not even Oil. What does Red Bull even do? They just sell their drinks. Like they're literally just
Red Bull?
rich ass.
No,
They
Red
bought a
Bull
club and
literally buy a bunch of shit and they do a bunch of investments. All of this stuff is pretty much advertising for Red Bull. Like their
they
Formula
literally
1
just.
team, all their soccer teams, all their
Hmm.
all their like what do you call them? Like X game type shit.
Hmm.
Um Like all their stuff, everything you see Red Bull on, and it's like an athletic
Mm-hmm.
event, is just advertising for the most part.
Okay.
They barely make money off of it. It's crazy.
Trying to see. Let me just. I don't know too much about Club Rouge. I don't know.
But they don't
I
have
don't know
money
if they're
like
any
that.
oil.
They don't have money like that.
But yeah, we have three oil. There's
Well, I
enough
mean,
oil teams, oil clubs
you
to
look
be the
at
oil
PSG and
Classico.
Man City, they have like traditional oil, like they run cars and shit. RB Leipzig runs humans pretty much for the most part as an energy
Yeah,
drink. And Club
yeah.
Brugge just
They're
I
too
don't know.
bad. You're part of it now. Okay, you can go Group B. I don't know what you're gonna do for
No,
Group
I
B,
guess we
but
should like we should both make names for it. It shouldn't be like me, you, and like be like.
okay. Because I can't think of a name for Group B, honestly.
I think this should be
So
the group of death. In my opinion, this is the group of death because
we're just
Porto
gonna
did
call
go
that the
far.
okay.
Liverpool, Atletico
We'll,
Madrid, and even AC Milan.
we'll do Group of Death.
Yeah, or group of not alive for YouTube, but I think we know what we're talking about.
Okay.
Group
Group C. I
C
don't know what the fuck to call this shit.
could
I
be
have no
interesting.
idea.
Group
I
could
have
be
no.
interesting.
Interesting. That's the best you could come up with.
Could be
Interesting.
could be interesting. It's not even interesting. It just okay. This is group nothing special.
Oh no, because that's literally group. Actually, group. Okay, yeah, nothing special. Nothing special.
Group D,
It makes sense. Sporting's in the group, so
two
okay.
horse race.
No, don't. You're not gonna disrespect Shakhtar
Sheriffs
like
in
that.
town.
Yes, sir. There we go. There we go. Sheriff's in town.
That's
There
what
we
that
go.
group is called.
There we go. See, that's some shit we need.
Group E with
Just historic.
almost
Just call
bees.
it historic shit. You wish it was 2006 or some shit.
The historic
I don't know what the fuck to call that shit.
bees.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going with that.
UPEF.
Lol, fuck Man United.
Yeah, lol. Why are you saying lol? They got a fucking good fucking draw.
They're not gonna make it out of the group.
That's facts. Young Boys is gonna beat them. Okay,
Group G,
Group
what the
G,
fuck
what
is
the
this
fuck is
shit?
this shit?
Yep.
Fucking Lille, Salzburg, and Wolfsburg, and this like that's for like if you show me that as a Europa League group, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's a Europa. If you show me that, I would say that's a Europa League group. But anyways,
Sucks for Sevilla though. They're gonna make the round of 16 and not be able to play in the Europa League.
tough.
Group
That's gonna be
H.
tough for them. Blues,
I'm
just blue
blue.
teams. I don't know. Fuck it.
I'm blue. And then in thing,
Brackets.
da ba dee da ba
Dabba dee dum da, dabba
die.
dee dum da,
There you go.
dabba.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
It
Okay,
looks better in the
that was our
document.
exercise
It
for the
does look
day.
better in the doc.
That was our fun exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we'll just go to transfers. I'll
Yeah.
go over the Canadian one quick. Obviously, Tajon Buchanan, that was big news. They did it. It's announced by a FIFA card, which is kind of shit because
Mm-hmm.
imagine announcing your guy and he's like
What's a
64
bronze
rated. Like they
card?
put his FIFA 20 card. Like what's the point of that? But anyways, 7 million plus 10% sell-on fee won't go on until January because they want to keep him for their cup run. Obviously solid move. It was like some speculation because he was on a plane and then like some fans in MLS were like did like some next plane tracking like flight to this,
Oh,
and
actually.
originally it was like always going to Freiburg, like his agent was in Freiburg or some shit, and they were doing all this shit, and then like there's a photo of him literally, and it just has the window and it's just grass, and
Yeah.
by that they literally found the hotel in like fucking
Holy
Belgium
fuck.
just by the grass.
That's
And they found like they pinged it like it was some
bro,
next
that's
shit.
fucked.
It's basically it's Club Bruges. I think it's a good move. If people want top five, just let them take step by step.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with it.
You don't want
And
to do
yeah,
the
good
Renato
move.
Sanchez and like move up to a big
Uh,
team too quick and then not play.
yeah, exactly. Because then you end up playing at Swansea. So,
Yeah.
um, you go over these
Okay,
ones
so
too
yeah.
if you want. We'll go back and forth.
I
Actually,
mean,
no, I want this one because I want the third one. Okay.
no, you could do the third one too.
Matthias Cunha,
Okay.
I actually signed him career mode a few times. He actually does bits. He had a pretty good FIFA card. Like wasn't it earlier in the year? He was like an objective.
Yeah.
Had a pretty good card. 33 million. That's actually not that bad. Might be the next Firmino because Firmino,
Trequartista,
used to
Regista, pressing
like
forward.
that's literally
False,
what this guy. I don't
a
know. I don't
false
really know.
eight. He's pretty good.
False eight. Like I don't even know. I'm just saying that because he came from a German team, a blue German team, and he's Brazilian.
Yeah.
You go Thomas Delaney
Yeah,
over
so
here.
Thomas Delaney did move to Sevilla for
That's
6.6 million.
6.6 million for
That's nothing.
Delaney's old ass.
He's not even that bad. I thought he played pretty well for Dortmund,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he played for Denmark a few times, which at the
Yeah,
Euros.
obviously he was part of the team. It was in.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't even think did he get called up this year? Yeah,
yeah,
he
he
did,
did.
right? Yeah,
He
he did.
did.
He did.
I'm just not sure how
Uh-huh.
often he played, but I like
Yeah,
him
I
when
don't
he
know.
plays.
Mm-hmm.
And even though he's kind of old, I think it's still
Mm-hmm.
like he's still like effective. So he'll
Mm-hmm.
definitely be a good fit for Sevilla. And is Sevilla the team that has Was, or is he on another? No, that's like Celta Vigo or some shit. What team
Who?
is Was?
Valencia?
Is it Valencia? Or
It might
whatever.
be. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's Valencia.
Okay, now the third one I put in just for you, James, which I'm deeply saddened
Secure,
by.
like I'm very saddened, even though I did put it in my. Isn't that the guy I said in my video that he needs to go? No, that was Origi.
Mm,
Um, but Shaqiri, he wasn't gonna play, and he's just too much of a goat to leave on the bench. If we're being honest,
yeah.
um, arguably could be the captain of the thick boys, but he would have to compete with Hazard and Piet and stuff.
We should make that
But
video like ASAP.
the all
The thick
thick boy
thick
all
player
11.
tier list, yeah. Should we do an
Yeah, we're gonna
11
have
or
to
a
do it.
tier? Yeah, an 11. Fuck
Oh,
it.
tier list you want to do? Because no, because then because you're not going to say like they're all thick. You just do an 11 if you want. I mean,
One
the
of
front
those. We'll
three
do
I
one of
could pretty
those.
much say right now, like for being
Yeah.
honest. You know, you're gonna have Salah, Hazard, Shaqiri. Like those are thick, but we're probably missing some thick boys. If you know some thick boys, put them in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be a
Look,
professional
yep.
player though. Um,
Yo, turn off your
yeah.
TV, bro. Jeez, come on.
What the fuck? Did it literally just turn on?
Yeah, like pretty recently. I thought it would turn back off.
It literally turned on by itself.
Were you playing the Wii?
No,
Oh,
that's just a Roku.
I thought I saw
You want
like
me to turn it on
the.
again? That
No,
was Roku. I don't forget
I thought it was like a
copyrighted
Wii
for having a
menu.
YouTube logo on the back, but yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
I was watching it, making sure nothing turned on. But yeah,
So
the
yeah,
last
Shaqiri the
transfer.
goat.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, okay. Go for it.
I mean, do you want to talk more about Shaqiri? It's like
I was
he's
just gonna
leaving your
say how much
team.
he's the goat, and I think he's actually gonna do bits at Leon. So.
Yeah, I mean, like he's obviously still good, but we'll
Mhm.
see what happens. Um, yeah. So basically, Kaiki, which we talked about his transfer to City earlier
Mhm.
in a podcast, probably like episode like
Mhm.
17,
Mhm.
maybe earlier. But
Mhm.
he transferred to City. It was gonna be in the January window,
Mhm.
but they moved it to now. City wanted him now, so then he could develop in the City Academy. I think he wasn't getting played too much in Brazil, so they wanted him to develop here, which makes sense.
Mhm.
But
Why? Okay, never mind. Go
speaking
continue. I'm
about
just looking.
City, we got some big
Bro,
boy
why are they
fucking
saying they'll accept
rumors.
30 million? Get the fuck out of here.
Okay,
Ask for
so
more money, you
obviously everyone
pussies.
knows that CR7 is heavily rumored to go
Dumbest
to
shit
Manchester
ever.
City. Borderline could happen at any
To go to
point.
Man United, bro. I don't know what the fuck this guy's gonna ruin his reputation.
I'm tempted not to go to sleep so I can be awake
He's
when
literally
it's
gonna ruin his
official.
reputation. Not only is he gonna go to the rival of the club that literally like raised him,
Hmm.
he's gonna be shit in the Premier League. This guy's 38. Did you see him in the Euros? I was like literally okay. There's literally like times where I'm like, please don't touch the ball, Ronaldo. Like he's getting that shit like now.
I don't
Like
think
he's
it's
literally getting that bad. In the Euros, I was like, please just don't take this free
at
kick.
the
You're gonna sky
Euros.
it.
I don't think
He
the
played
Euros was his
shit.
fault. I don't think I don't think he played like shit. His
Not
the
his fault.
Look,
This man was playing like ass. He was supposed to be the leader of fucking man was playing like ass. Hopefully he doesn't even start in freaking World Cup
he
2022.
was the top goal scorer at the fucking
How many of
Euros.
that was freaking penalties?
Yeah. Do you think who else can score penalties like that?
Oh, that's cause freaking Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, but
Same player on
Ronaldo's
the
better
team who was
than
better than
he's better
him.
than Bruno. Okay, no,
Okay,
but honestly,
anyways,
Ronaldo tried to
because he's
do
gonna
too
play like
much.
shit and he ruined his
Ronaldo, I
reputation.
think everyone saw that Ronaldo was trying to do too much at the Euros, which like I understand when you're
Not
not
too
getting
much. He's
involved
just
into play.
38.
He's not 38. He's like 35.
Ronaldo.
Yeah. He's not 38.
He's 36.
Okay,
2 years
allow
off.
it. I was 1 year off. Allow it.
36 years old. Man's freaking like he's gonna get clapped in the Premier League. So all the people are gonna have expectations that he's
Look,
prime freaking Ronaldo over here.
I'm
He's gonna score as much as Gabriel Jesus, and then he's gonna ruin his reputation of being the GOAT.
I don't
So you
think
fucked yourself, Ronaldo.
I don't think he
Should
can
just went to
fuck
man.
himself like that. The
No, he
thing
definitely
that
can.
I'm looking forward to is having him on the team because we really need that poacher. Just someone to fucking stay in front of the net,
36 Ronaldo is
score
such a
tap ins.
poacher.
Yeah, because we're not gonna make Ronaldo do like fucking skill runs. We're not gonna slap
What
him
do you think
left
he
wing
wants to
with
do?
Jack
You think he's
Grealish.
when he walks to that changing room, he's not gonna let Pep Guardiola tell him what to say. He's gonna be like, "Schmuck, pass me the ball." I don't
Yeah, we're
fucking
gonna
care.
pass him the ball inside of the
And he's
box,
gonna
and
try
he's
to
gonna
do a step
score.
over 36 and try to score from 50 yards. Instead of De Bruyne taking free kicks, you'd have Ronaldo going,
Oh
see,
fuck!
just to fucking sky it into the freaking away
I
section.
just
That's what you're gonna
clocked
have
that.
now.
I just clocked that. We're not gonna score any free kicks this season.
Yeah, you're not instead of De Bruyne, who's gonna whip Oz it. No, you're gonna have freaking Ronaldo. We'll see, freaking let me sky
Look,
it because I can't take
in
free
my
kicks anymore. He's
opinion,
not
this is
built like
not a
that
bad move.
anymore. He's
In
not
my
built like
opinion,
that
this is
anymore.
not a bad move. He will get the goals. He won't. He might not get as many goals as he would in England
If he signs,
or
I'm
in
willing to make a
Italy.
bet that he doesn't get more than freaking like 8 goals.
No, he's definitely gonna get double digits.
I
In the
will bet you.
Prem,
Okay,
in the
if he
Prem,
goes more than, I bet he doesn't get more than 10 this season.
in the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get more than 10
Okay, we'll make a
for
bet
sure.
then. Watch.
Yeah, bet.
People listen to this. We'll bring it up. He's not gonna get more than 10 goals in the Prem.
But he will. I no doubt about it. Unless he comes in January, that's a little different. But if he comes now,
Oh, then
he's
he's not
definitely gonna
even
score
hitting
more.
5 if he comes in January.
But yeah, basically I was writing this as all the
Hmm.
news was coming out, so I have like, oh, like Mendes landed in Portugal for direct negotiation, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah. Basically, Juventus want 28 to 30 million
Hmm.
euros for Ronaldo. Um, City are yet to make a decision, but like, at 5'10", Ronaldo has asked to leave Juventus and will not be available for
Hmm.
the next game. 5'12", 2 minutes. This is all Fabrizio Romano, of course. Fabrizio
Hmm.
Romano. Juventus are waiting for an official bid for Manchester City at 5'12", and then I have seen that Manchester City are working to get one together, but
Yeah.
obviously they have something else going on in the background, which is kind of hard to deal with at the same time. It's a big day for Man City right
I hope
now.
this is just a finesse and he just ends up going to like freaking PSG.
Imagine if this is just a
Um,
marketing stunt to get all the news away from Benjamin Mendy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would. That would be like a
I,
nine
all of a
brain.
sudden, all of a sudden today, like they weren't talking about shit like this. Yesterday it wasn't that big, and all of a
Mm.
sudden, oh, it's big now. Yeah, I don't know.
James,
I'm gonna talk about Mendy after.
reset your. Oh, I think you're good. No, your like camera cut out for a second. Then I think it like went back to it pretty quickly. Okay, but yeah, Mendes is actually currently discussing Ronaldo's
Hmm.
contract with City. Like they're probably asleep
Bro,
now. Let's be honest.
that was but
But
the only thing, like, bro, Mendes sucks Ronaldo's dick, bro.
yeah, of
Like,
course.
bro, did you see the documentary, the
Yeah, I
ending?
did. Yeah,
Bro, he's like, you remember when he was, bro? I was like, bro, are you a pussy? This guy's saying like, he was like sucking his dick. What was he saying? And he was like,
I forgot. Actually, is I could look at the
bro, he was,
agents on transfer market, right?
bro, I remember the end of the documentary. He was talking about like, oh man, let me see if I can find it.
But honestly, like, I know you're like shitting on Ronaldo and being like, oh, he's like past it. He's obviously past it, but we just need like a striker, and he looks like a good option for
Let
us.
me see if I can find this part where at the end where he says the speech.
So he of course has the same agent. Ronaldo has the same agent as Ruben Dias, Bernardo Silva, João Cancelo, Ederson, which are all at Manchester City. A few Wolves players, Podence, Trincao, Ait Nori, James Rodriguez at Everton,
I
Nelson
find it.
Semedo.
Basically, if you go watch it, if you could see him, he's just saying basically like everything in his life is owed because Ronaldo. He didn't do shit. Basically, he was like sucking his dick. Anyways,
Yeah.
continue.
No, but they have that agency has a lot of fucking players.
Well, no shit.
That's
If you say
crazy.
like you have Ronaldo, you get money, and then
No,
you're
but like a
gonna.
lot of the good players
Hmm.
are like in the Premier League.
Oh, yeah, a good player. Hey, you want to join my agency? Okay, now you have a good player in your agency. Once you have a good, then any player turns good, you could just convince him to come to your agency. Oh, I
Yeah.
have Ronaldo. Okay, then you must be a good agency. Fucking go finesse people like that.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, it looks like it's actually like gonna happen to like pretty soon. Juve are already looking for replacement. Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
I don't know what the fuck that was. Where's pretend nothing even happened. On it, you probably totally didn't see Matthew's screen. It's fine.
no, they didn't. it just shows like an extra thing, and then you'll see it if you watch the podcast
Yeah, of
back.
course.
Um, Basically, Juve are already looking for a replacement. They're looking into Moise Kean from Everton as a replacement.
And then bring him
He of
back,
course, yeah,
bruh.
want to bring him back. It will be interesting. We'll see if that happens. I doubt it will because I don't think Kean is exactly in the I don't think he's favorable to Juventus right now. I think he's still upset
Bro, you guys are linked
with
to
their
PK
situation.
too?
Who City?
Yeah.
That's not serious. We have too many center backs.
Bro, this man said, and it was saying PK, um, he he's basically not doing it. They're saying will not sign for Pep Guardiola due to love for Man United. What the fuck?
Yeah, he used to play at Man United.
I know, but why
Yeah.
does he love him so much? He didn't play, barely played any
Yeah, I
that
know.
much.
No, but
Anyways,
like I understand like Man United fans being all cheesed about Ronaldo going over to City, but like you got to understand like he needs to go somewhere else. He clearly wants to win a
yeah,
Champions
go
League.
to PSG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
PSG.
so let me go to the team that's literally has the You guys are like the Leafs of the Champions League. You literally have a reputation of just flop of winning the regular season and
Hey,
then just flopping in
what do you mean?
the big
We
games.
always,
You're literally the Leafs of
bro.
the you're literally the Leafs of
We get past the
of
first
soccer.
round though, so it's fine.
But you can't win shit. That's the whole point. Is you can't win shit. You're literally boss like the regular season, just like you guys burn the prem and shit, and we're slap up the
Mm.
regular season, and then we freaking choke in the playoffs. So why would he go to that team? That makes no
The thing is,
sense.
the Leafs don't even boss the regular season. They
Nah,
usually
they've been.
like,
What do you mean last year?
yeah, but they don't boss it. They usually just like do all right. But
Nah, they've been
anyways,
doing bits,
and
and
back
they're in
to
a tough
the
division
soccer.
too.
Um, I don't know. I think it kind of makes sense for City. Honestly, we just need a striker, like someone who's decent. Ronaldo, of course, is
Exactly,
better
decent.
than
Ronaldo's
decent.
like that anymore. Well, he's not like that anymore.
I think just I want to see like Jack Grealish. The thing is, I wonder if Raheem Sterling. I've seen that. I'm on
Isn't Raheem
Twitter.
Sterling supposed to be part of the deal?
Hmm?
Isn't he supposed to be part of the deal?
No, I don't think so. I'm
Oh
seeing
my
that
gosh,
Sterling.
Pacific is beating Vancouver right now.
Oh, that's interesting. Um, but I see like I wonder if Sterling stays. I wonder if he's gonna give up his number 7 to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mhm.
That would be fucking interesting. But I'm
Mhm.
seeing Raheem Sterling to Arsenal, and in other Arsenal moves. Oh, this is what
Mhm.
I'm seeing. All right, Ronaldo to City, Aubameyang to Juventus, Sterling
Mhm.
to Arsenal. But this is
Okay.
potential. There's absolutely no fucking thing. But people are saying that Sterling might go to Arsenal. I fucking highly doubt it.
Mhm.
There's no shot.
That'd
Um,
be kind of funny. I want to
it
see that.
would, but I don't want it. Also, um, Twitter wants Arsenal to be bought by Qatar, which is going to be
Mhm.
interesting. I don't know if there's any like actual evidence in there, but I'm just looking at Twitter and it was like trending.
Mhm.
But yeah,
That's some random ass shit, but
I think Ronaldo to City is a good transfer. James clearly doesn't. Let
I
us know
think
in the
he's gonna do
comments.
shit and ruin his reputation. But whatever.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Did we even
Yeah.
ask them like and subscribe earlier? I
I
put it
think
in the doc. I put it in the doc. It was literally
probably
right under
not.
intro, but I
I
don't
don't
think you
remember.
read it.
I don't think I remember saying it honestly.
Well, rip. We'll say it at
Yeah.
the end anyway. You might
I'll
as
say
well
at the
if
end anyway.
if you're listening to us right now,
Yeah.
you might as well just
Yeah.
turn that from red to
Follow us on
gray.
Twitter as well. Follow InControl on Twitter.
Yeah.
Even
But
though we
yeah,
literally just retweet stuff and don't post our own shit. Okay.
Mbappe to Real Madrid.
Uh,
It looks like Mbappe wants to go to Real Madrid.
basically, yeah.
Currently Madrid has formally offered, which is past what
Mhm.
City are doing. They've
Mhm.
formally offered PSG 170 million euros plus 10 million in
All that
add-ons
night.
tonight. They did that tonight.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I thought you meant like they
no,
said I will literally give you 10 million tonight.
I
Like I thought
worded
that's.
it. The comma's on
Uh,
the wrong side of the word.
okay. Uh,
Negotiations will take place tomorrow
okay.
between what I'm
Why would you
assuming
do that when you could just
is
get the man
Madrid and
for
PSG.
free next year, bro? Come on.
I know, but they kind of need him now. Let's be honest.
Was doing bits. But yeah, you also
Um,
forgot to add that Harry Kane said he was gonna stay, but
yeah,
whatever.
Harry Kane
They
will
also
stay.
clapped Pax today, which was unfortunate. But Stockhill did have a pretty good game still.
Hmm.
But yeah, fortunately.
I guess we'll go and jump into Benjamin Mendy here, back for more City
Yeah.
shit. Why can't Liverpool players get like accused like
because we don't
famous of this
we
shit?
we're not weird like you guys, buddy.
Okay, so
For what's
basically,
it? Adam Johnson. Who else? Adam Johnson
it's some
and who?
coach. I was
Mendy.
reading it up. Some coach. I don't even want to say his name. Um, but yeah, Manchester City left back Benjamin Mendy has been charged with 4 counts of. Okay, you changed it. You said say it. I don't want to say the word because it's banned on YouTube. But let's just say it's involuntary.
Oh, Barry Bennell.
Yeah, that guy. Involuntary. I said don't say his name, and you
Eight,
still said his. He's old.
eight, eight people.
Yeah. Wait, who? Benjamin Mendy or Bemmel? Bemmel, right?
Bemmel.
Yeah.
Eight were by the coach,
Mm-hmm.
and they were all underage.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to get back to Benjamin Mendy here? Because that
No,
happened
we're
like a
trying to
while
tarnish
ago.
your club, bro.
That happened
What
a
do you
while
mean? This
ago.
happened last year.
Yeah, that feels like a while ago, bro. No, but
No,
he
it
got arrested.
wasn't.
He got arrested like 3 years ago. Like we've been knowing this for a while.
Wow, and you've been knowing this for a while, and you only did it in 2020. That's the type of club you guys are,
No, the
right?
trial is currently going on still, or the
You
trial
stand up for
finished in
pedophilia,
2020.
eh? That's Man City.
Bruh.
You guys could literally have. We should just
Oh,
make like
yeah,
a
yeah,
jail just for Man City players.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys, yeah, saying that is like you guys are like, oh yeah, you like support killing your fans with like shit stadiums.
It's stadiums. Are you dumb? Did you guys even have a stadium when that exists, or no? Because you guys were you guys even a club
Yeah,
at
we
that
were.
point?
Yeah, we were. Yeah. We're actually like
Are you
one of the
sure?
first team. Yeah, we were like one of the older teams. I'm pretty sure City are older than Liverpool. What?
No, no way, buddy. Oh my God, why are you taking me to Yahoo?
1892, 1894. Fuck. Okay, 2 fucking years. All right. It's two
Buddy,
fucking
buddy,
years.
get with the shit. But where were you guys playing in? Where were you guys playing?
When in the 72?
Yeah, let
Um,
me see.
Probably top flight. It was only like in the 90s and 2000s where we dropped
Let me
down.
see what your stadium is. Man saying our stadium was shit. Let me see what the fuck you guys
It
were
was
playing
Main
in.
Road. It was pretty decent. Nothing special. I'm assuming it was Main Road at that point. But
Trying
of
to see here.
course, we're not saying that that disaster was on purpose. That was tragic. But at the same
Can
time,
you believe this, guys?
City do
Look
not
at this is a Man
condone
City's fan. Look, he's wearing it on his chest, proudly saying that.
City do not condone pedophilia or sexual assault in any fucking way. That's why we
What about
suspended
people
Benjamin
dying in a
Mendy.
stadium, huh?
Yeah,
Because you seem like you
we also
condoned
don't
it.
condone that.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're ruining the reputation of Portuguese Canadians, you schmuck.
What do you mean?
Because you had the Canadian, Portuguese, and Belgian flag while you're saying that in the back.
Bro,
The
you
disrespect.
obviously knew what I was saying. I didn't say
Guys, yeah,
anything
go
bad.
down in the comments. Someone clip this and put it on on
Yeah.
Twitter and blow him up. Blow it
Imagine
up.
getting canceled on the 25th
If you
episode.
got canceled, that'd be crazy.
If we get canceled, that's just more publicity. What the fuck?
It is more basically. I mean, Thing was able to come back. Who was his face? Is James Charles still a thing?
Yeah.
And he was a pedo, so
Wait, so when was was it Hillsborough disaster, that one?
I don't know the exact name of it.
But was it in the 70s?
I honestly don't even know. Fake fan over here. What year it was?
Because if it was in the 70s,
80. No, it was in the. It was 1989.
fuck's
Yeah, it was.
sake.
It's. Yeah.
We were in. I'm not sure if we were in Division 1 or Division 2.
Were you
We
even?
got
Was you probably?
promoted. We got
Were you
promoted.
even in? You weren't even league football back then, eh?
Okay, no, we just got promoted to Division 1 in 89 from Division 2.
Mm,
Has I just realized has Liverpool ever been relegated?
no, I'm pretty sure we haven't.
You guys surely have. There's no shot you guys stay top.
Well, it depends. It depend. Are we counting Premier League? It's just Premier
Not
League
Premier
era.
League, not Premier League.
Not Premier League era, then I've no idea because you don't even know what you count as the first league at that point. Because back then, like you probably like first division would like count on politics. Like it wasn't even like you get relegated. Or probably be like, okay, you're like some shit in your city happened,
No,
or
because like
like
City have
you
been
can't.
yo-yoing, like in between Division 1, Division 2 for like a little while. Like if you look at, there's like a league history thing for City. And they even have like the levels of like the um competitions and stuff.
She's been living in
Okay,
an
but yeah, let's get
uptown.
back to Benjamin Mendy. He's been charged with 4 counts of what's a good way to say this?
Buddy, there's no other word you have to
Yeah, there
say it.
is.
You literally said sexual assaults already, so you might as well say it.
Um what
That's
are
the closest you could
symptoms?
get.
Symptoms.
What?
There's symptoms for that word. Okay, I'm obviously not going to say the R
Synonyms?
word, but it's the
Symptoms. Isn't it synonyms or whatever the fuck?
is it synonyms? Oh,
Synonyms or whatever the
my
fuck it is?
dumbass, my dumbass. I thought it was symptoms because I was looking at symptoms for others, not COVID, but other shit.
Oh.
Um, okay, I guess just involuntary sex. I guess we'll say that.
Okay.
And 1 count of sexual assault on top of the 4 allegations of the first one.
Mm-hmm. And it
Basically,
said age 16 and over, so he could have been messing with
okay,
someone that was still in
hold
high
up. I
school.
got the quote. I got the quotes.
So
I got the
we could be
quotes.
having triple pedophilia in Man
Benjamin
City's
Mendy
board.
was suspended by City immediately pending an investigation. I read the club statement. It's literally like 2 fucking sentences. I'm like, all right, like,
How much the club cares about this issue, right? Disappointed,
okay,
honestly.
relax. Honest, what do you think? We should just fucking get rid of him? Just terminate his contract?
No, but like you guys are not even taking it serious. Like some
Yeah,
little
we we
like
we
16-year-old
clearly
girl could have got
are.
raped by Benjamin Mendy.
I just don't
And
think that we could
Man's
say
put a
anything.
two-sentence statement.
I've been
Man's
reading
don't.
I've been reading everything that there is, and I've just been reading the same fucking
If
2
he gets
sentences.
rightly convicted, you guys better like give
James,
like a 10 million donation to like some like donation to like
James,
a rape thing.
I have been reading like for 2 hours trying to find like if anyone has any details on this. I haven't found shit. No one has any details yet. So I understand why City are only using 2 sentences for their club
It's really an
statement.
oil club. You could just hide that shit. You know,
Anyways,
once he gets convicted, you better donate like to all these like foundations like against people that have been raped and shit. You
mm,
better donate. That's all I'm saying.
it is in the okay, so it's the Cheshire
Instead of
police that
signing a
are in
million
this.
center backs.
Okay,
What?
okay. Let's talk about this and not go on about City.
We're talking about sexual assault in Man City.
Okay. So the official quote
And I'm
is
saying it's put the 30 million instead of saying on center backs. Put it give
I
it
can never get through a fucking sentence. I can never get through a
okay, go
sentence.
for it. Go for it.
So the official quote from the Cheshire police is the charges relate to 3 complaints over the age of 16 and are
16
alleged to have
guys.
taken place between October 2020 and August 2021. Mendy was to remain in
16.
police custody overnight and is due to appear in court on Friday. So the
16 year
short
olds.
club statement is because nobody knows anything about it yet, because no one wants to release anything until this court appearance tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I
No, but
understand it.
that's like that's some serious shit. Like I know we're like low key playing, but
Yeah,
like
we're
that's some
obviously
actually some
joking
serious shit.
around,
Like they
but
should deadass
it's
actually like
fucked.
donate. They should actually like donate. It's just fucked.
It's not donating. It's like it's not something.
What else can
Hopefully,
they do to help right
hopefully
now?
it's not
Mendy
something
did.
in our club
Mendy's
culture.
literally a monster, bro. Six. Was it six? He said or three? How much did you say it was?
4 counts of the
Four,
R
and they were
word
16 and up,
and
so they
1
could all
count of
be
sexual
16. They could
assault.
all be 16. They
But
could all be 16.
it might be the same person. We never know.
Girl could be worrying about her GCSEs, and then Mendy comes along. I
Okay.
see he's laughing. Like this is, I know
No,
we're joking and stuff, but
because I
he's
even
actually
saw
fucked.
something on
It's actually
Twitter
fucked.
where it's like, "Oh, this
Yeah,
tweet does not look good now," and it's like him coming right after surgery, and the
yeah.
caption on an Instagram thing on like the
Mhm,
post of him waking up after surgery and he's
mhm,
on his phone. It's like
mhm.
when you get nudes right after surgery, and now
Did they actually?
it's
Did they
looking.
actually say
Yeah,
that?
he posted it on his Instagram. You can still
Dude,
see
that's
it
actually fucked. That's
here.
actually
It
fucked.
was a while ago. It was a while ago.
That's actually fucked though. Like especially because they're 16. Even if they're not, like I know I'm missing because they're 16, but even if they're
Here,
not, like, dude, that
Benjamin
shit's
Mendy.
fucked.
As you can see, I don't even follow him, mainly because I don't
I was about to call you
like
out on that
him.
too.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Guys, if you know Matthew, follow him on Instagram and go through every Mendy post and see if you liked it.
I don't.
Because if you liked it, that means he supports
Did he
Mendy.
delete it? No shot he deleted it.
Oh, it was a post. It wasn't like a story,
I,
or was it in his highlights?
I swear it was a post. It on Twitter. It showed it was a post.
And we actually, I was thinking, can we get canceled for this?
What?
Like, if we get a job later and they pull this up, like,
What did we say?
we're actually serious about this. Like, I know we said the joke about like Man City should spend more money like donating and like, and they have a history and shit, but like,
They
shit's
don't
actually
really.
fucked.
It's
Like,
not realistically like having a
you know what?
history. Like
But
just listen, right?
also we'll put in the bio some places you could donate to help people who have gone through sexual what is the right term for it?
Sexual assault,
Se uh, or
any form of
just
sexual. I'm
yeah, I
pretty sure
guess
there's a
yeah.
thing, or like
There'll
victims
probably
of
be a Canadian
sexual
one or
assault.
Ontario one. We'll put that in the link if you want to donate.
Yeah.
We'll maybe donate.
But how are we gonna get
We'll see.
canceled for it? We're just talking about one
No,
player
because
getting
we're
accused.
kind of making jokes about it, but
Well,
if we're being
yeah.
we're making jokes about it, just like how if like this was like who's a comedian I can name right now give me a comedian.
What? Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey wouldn't say that. I'm trying to like, oh my God, what's that one comedian's name? The ginger one from Bot.
Oh yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Bill Burr. So Bill Burr said this. It's like he's joke. Okay, he's just joking. We're just joking for that part. But like all
Yeah, like
seriousness,
obviously you know if we're
feel bad
joking
for
or
the
not.
families and all the people that are in it. And obviously it's not Man City's fault. Like they're just getting it.
The
You
thing
know.
is, like, it is getting to the point where like you don't see this stuff come up against about like
Mhm.
Liverpool and Man United and stuff, and having three. Even the thing is, didn't um Adam Johnson do it at Sunderland
Stoke. Oh, was that? No, he didn't play for
or
Stoke.
Stoke
I think it was
or
at
one of the teams,
Sunderland.
one of those teams, right?
I think it was
Like
at
he didn't
Sunderland.
do it at
They have that
Manchester
chant.
City, but of course he used to be a Manchester City
No,
player,
it's
so I
definitely
think
Sunderland
people,
because they have the chant. They have the chant where it's like Adam Johnson, pedophile. He plays with little
yeah,
children. Takes them to the stadium, a light to sexually abuse them. They have that. The people
yeah.
sing the chant.
So
Newcastle fans sing it for Sunderland. Yeah,
So yeah, I think he's more of a Sunderland player when it comes to like that. Like that's where it happened.
yeah.
Of course, that one coaching incident is fucked, but like
Bull,
at the
Bull's
same
fucked.
time,
That's fucked.
no, the that I was reading
Yeah.
it. That shit's fucked.
Was he academy coach or something?
Yeah, for like a little while, and
Or
then
was he a scout?
he claimed to be a scout too to like
What was
get
that? What
the.
did he
I'm not
actually
gonna
do?
go
Or
into. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
we're
go
not
into
gonna go in
details.
detail. Bro, it's crazy. Like that guy in oh my God. In NHL, I forgot the whole story, but basically there's like allegations. Oh, yeah, we're gonna say all this is
Yeah, and
allegations.
then
Like this is
he
all
asked his team
allegations.
not to get. No, I think he did.
No,
He
there's a guy,
shared
there's a
nudes. No.
coach who has like a
Oh.
reputation, and I forgot what team he plays for. And I find like people literally knew that he sexually abused kids, and then that he did to the team, and like people report, and the higher ups wouldn't do shit. And basically, it's like a whole allegation thing now. Like basically, there was one story where like basically he invited the kid when he was like the OHL or something or WHL. He invited the kid to go watch tape, and then while he was watching tape, he just turned on porn, jerked off to him, and then come on top of the kid. Dude, dead ass. I heard the story. I forgot. I don't know his name, but I'm pretty sure if you go look at the Steve Dangle podcast,
What the
I think I
fuck?
can't remember what episode he interviews I think the guy on the case or something like that.
What the
And the
fuck?
shit's fucked. Like go listen to the story. Like people on the team even knew about it. He did to like multiple kids. Team people make fun of the guys for it, and they wouldn't do shit. I
No,
think he's
that's
from
fucked.
Michigan, one of the kids or
That's
something like
fucked.
that. But it's all allegations,
I thought
but
you were
it
talking
looks
about
mostly
that. Was it that kid who like shared
not the guy
nudes
from
of his
Phoenix, not the guy from
girlfriend?
Phoenix,
Do you
not the
know
guy
which guy
from
I'm talking about,
Phoenix.
right? That he's like, oh, I don't want to get drafted, and then Montreal drafted him, and it was like a big thing.
Yeah. I forgot it. I forgot that guy's name. There's also the guy from Phoenix that did something. But
Hmm.
yeah, so but yeah, that shit's a crazy story. Like this shit happens everywhere, so
Yeah.
you always got to spread
No,
awareness.
but it's always like
All jokes aside, like I said
it.
before,
It is a
um
serious thing. Like it happens
it's
all the
serious.
time,
It's fucked.
and like
Fucked.
straight up, like
Yeah.
if you are a
Even for
victim of
me, it's worse
things,
because I know I have a sister and shit. So
yeah, it's better to like
maybe it's not the same for you, but
yeah. It's like it's better to report it like as soon
hmm
as it happens than let it like
of
wait.
course,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like that's one thing that I've
yeah.
kind of like seen in a lot of these cases.
hmm
They do tend to wait a
But
while.
we're also gonna take away the fact that some people are falsely accused.
Yeah,
That happens too.
that happens a
So.
lot. That happens a
mhm.
lot. I've read a lot
It
of
happens a
a
lot
lot
too,
of articles
especially
about
for
like
people of like lots of money. But
not even
we're
that. It's
also
just
we don't
like
want to take away from the fact that go
I
for
see
it.
it a lot in like the U.S. where they have like high school
Dude,
football
it's lots of the
players,
time. It's like
and they
college
get
football
falsely
players all the time.
accused, and then
College football players all the time.
it fucks it. They're about to get
But
drafted
I
and
wouldn't be
shit.
surprised if there's also a million college players that are actually doing it. So,
Yeah.
it happens. We're just gonna move on, make
Well,
you more
yeah.
happy. Let's go to the Premier League predictions. Let's switch it up
But
here.
yeah, just to cut it off on like just like an actual like informational thing.
Uh,
Next podcast we'll probably update you on it, based on what they say in court. There's definitely gonna
uh,
be more thing. We still don't even know what happened to the Sigurdsson situation.
oh,
That
yeah.
one might have been false,
That
but the
one,
memes
yeah.
were
That one,
glorious.
the memes were pretty fun. Yeah, that one.
But yeah, let's get to the predictions. Jason did not fucking put his shit in.
Yeah. So once again, he's gonna be doomed. And
Okay.
like you want to announce the record for him for them to know
Um.
record points over here.
Yeah. So basically, last week
Yeah.
James got 4 points,
Yeah.
which is shit by his standards. But usually when he has a shit week,
Because it was a
he
big week. It
switches
was
it
it was a
around
big
and he
week
gets a
too.
big. Like
Yeah. It's
remember
usually
last year
it's
last
up down
prediction?
up down up
Yeah.
down. I had my worst week and my best week back to back.
Let's see. I
So
still have the
it was my
table.
worst week.
Of course, I'm not gonna add it to the
Yeah, but
podcast.
the second week I had like not that much points, but it was a lot of points because there's only like 5 games and I got like almost all of them right. I
Yeah.
swear I got
Like
like 13 points or some shit like 15 points or some shit like that.
let me
I
see.
went crazy.
Okay,
He's
one
pulling
week
up
you
the
got
time.
3 points, and we were
Yeah.
joking and saying how shit you were. The week
Yeah.
after you got 14.
Yeah, on like on less games than the
Yeah.
previous
And then
week.
the week after you got 1 point.
Yeah.
And then you started building up 3, 5, 8, 16, 10.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
see?
insane.
It's for just keep
Yeah.
shooting up. So yeah. We got some interesting games this week though, so
Mm-hmm. Okay, but of course,
very interesting games.
so
Very, very interesting
yeah,
games.
last week James got 4, Jason got 1,
Yeah.
which was the
I wait for the day someone gets 0. Hopefully it's this
automated,
week.
and I got
Yeah.
9 points, which
Yeah.
you could feel free to like
Mhm.
double check. I did it twice and I got the same number,
Yeah.
so if I got
I
it
don't really
wrong,
check. You could have finessed. I wouldn't. I don't really.
I
Check.
I
I
try
used
my
to check
best to get it
last.
accurately.
Last year I used to check sometimes, like when I felt it was sketchy, but I'm too lazy nowadays,
Yeah,
honestly.
like I do it properly. Maybe I
Until I'm in
miscount
last
once.
place, I'm not gonna give a shit until I'm in last place. So
Yeah.
then I'll start worrying about that.
Well, you are still in last place. You have 7 points. Jason has 8,
Yeah, but like
and
Jason,
I
there's no
have
way Jason's gonna
19.
catch up to me when he's gonna be getting 5-5,
Yeah,
like
facts.
5-0, like Chelsea over Liverpool or some dumb shit like that, you know? So do you have it set up already? Do you have the number generator set up
I'm
already or no?
I'm getting it set up as we speak.
Just go him in the comments for not getting it ready, Dubo.
Well, I thought he would put it in like while we were doing the podcast because he just got back from work and he's tired as fuck. Um. So yeah, do you want to jump right into it? Or
Yeah, let's
wait,
go.
before we get
Okay.
into the thing, is there anything we
hmm
missed?
We probably missed something, but it was already lots of news like this week to talk about, so
Yeah, I think it's just more like the Ronaldo thing and like
there's so much.
Mendy
There
and the
was there was a
Champions League.
very very busy week,
Yeah.
so
Okay,
yeah.
let's jump into the predictions. Of course,
Mhm.
the 7:30 game Eastern time, which is the noon
Mhm.
kickoff in London. Um,
Mhm.
Manchester City versus Arsenal. Well, it's in Manchester, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean in England. James, you go first.
Fuck. I don't like either of these teams.
Oh, come on. I love playing against Arsenal.
If Ronaldo's playing,
Ronaldo's not going to be fit for this game. He's not.
we're gonna go 2-2.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. I had it
nice.
over here.
Oh, by the way, I got so lucky with that 2-2 prediction. Leeds
For who?
Everton. Leeds Everton
Oh,
last week. You were shitting on it.
Shima.
You're like, oh,
I
you're
was
really going
shitting
2-2?
on not Everton, on Leeds. Leeds are gonna be shit. They're gonna go back to the championship.
I'm going to go with a 3-0 City win, of course. And Jason thinks it's going to be 1-0 City. If he gets 3 points for that, I swear to God.
Got 1-0 City. That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
I should have rigged it so it's like, like 1-0 Arsenal, but it is what it is. Aston Villa versus Brentford. I'm going first for this one. I'm gonna go like 3 to. No, I already put it in. 3-2 Aston Villa.
Yeah. Um. Ooh. This is a very interesting. There's so much interesting games here. Hmm. I'll go 1-0 Aston Villa.
Yeah, I was gonna go 1-0. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go 1-0 or 3-2. I
I
just
don't even
liked
know
how
who I
Brentford
wanted
scored a
at the
lot.
beginning, honestly. Yeah.
Jason thinks it's gonna be
Jason,
4 for
if he gets
Villa.
another proper score,
4-1 Villa.
bro, honestly, that wouldn't even surprise me at this type of game.
Yeah. Oh, and bro, I got so unlucky with the
We're all gonna put
Tottenham.
V's.
No, the West Ham game. The West Ham Leicester
Oh,
game.
what'd you put for that one? You put because you put West Ham to win.
Yeah, I put what? No, I put West Ham won. I put West Ham to
Yeah,
win, but
yeah.
oh, what was I gonna? Why did I lose my train of thought there? It was 4-1, the score,
Mhm.
but I predicted it to be 4-2, and I was
Okay.
just so cheesed, cause I'm like, oh, I felt
You
like
still
a
got the
genius
double
when I
because
saw
I
four
was I
goals.
was going in saying West Ham was shit too.
Yeah,
Okay, so
this
I
is
will
you.
go 2-0 Everton.
2-0 Everton.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go like along the same lines. I'm gonna go like 1-0 Everton. I just don't
Okay.
rate Brighton, and Jason
Yeah.
thinks it's gonna be 4-1 Brighton. So unlucky, mate.
Okay. Unlucky, mate.
That's weird. 2-4-1s back to back, but whatever.
Tough luck, bud. Okay, you
Newcastle,
go for it.
Southampton. This is gonna be
There are
interesting.
lots of interesting games here.
Southampton do look like
Like
the
lots
better
of evenly matched
attacking.
teams.
You know what? No, this game's gonna be the fucking 0-0 of the week, mate. That's gonna be the
Just
0-0.
because this is gonna be the 4-3 of the week. 4-3 Newcastle. These teams
Um,
like to concede.
Jason thinks it's gonna be 5-2 Newcastle.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I just
Some
I
crazy
think
shit.
Southampton are better than Newcastle this year. It's
Mhm.
just my opinion.
Okay.
I like Che Adams and Charlie Armstrong next to each other. He
You know,
looks pretty good.
this is the 0-0 of the week. Norwich versus Leicester, because that's
Norwich
how it works.
Leicester.
The game you think there's gonna be lots of goals, there's gonna be no goals. 0-0.
No, I think it's gonna be like 2-0 2-0 Leicester.
Yeah.
Jason thinks it's gonna be 1-1.
Shit.
Unlucky.
Anytime he gets a decent score. Okay.
Leicester's gonna win that game.
Go for it.
West Ham Crystal Palace. I'm gonna go 2-1. West Ham, obviously.
Yeah. I'll go. Ooh. Uh,
I already generated Jason's score.
2-1 Palace.
Jason thinks it's gonna be 5-0 Crystal Palace, and I'm
Okay.
not even kidding. I did it while
Well,
we were
yeah.
thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
Liverpool Chelsea.
2 not no. I said it, yeah. Okay, 2
No,
nothing
you could
Liverpool.
change it. It is Liverpool.
Okay.
I'll let you change it if it's
Okay.
your home team.
3-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, that's gonna be a rule now. You could change the score if it's your home team. If you like
Okay. 3-0
yeah.
Liverpool. 3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool. That's ambitious as fuck. I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea.
Okay.
Just
Jason better get
go
like
against what
7-0
you're
Chelsea 'cause he's
saying.
never gonna win.
5-0 Liverpool.
Shit. Dang it.
Burnley Leeds. It's mine, right? I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. Do I see Burnley scoring? Probably 2-1 Leeds. I was gonna go
1-0
2-0.
Burnley. Leeds, like I said, I don't believe in Leeds this year.
Jason thinks it's gonna be 5-1 Burnley.
Oh, Burnley scores goals all right.
He's matched your fucking prediction for the
What do you mean?
last
Oh, yo, he's literally got like the same
1,
team
2,
every single
3,
time.
4, 5. That's crazy.
Okay,
Okay. Tottenham Watford. Is it me or you? It's you.
1-1.
1-1. That's your 1-1.
Yeah.
I think
Expect unexpected.
I think it's gonna be like 2-0. Harry Kane's probably gonna score both. I should have probably gone more. Jason thinks it's gonna be 2-1 for Watford.
Okay. It's you.
Wolves United. I think this. But yeah, United tied the last game. That's what's like making it confusing because I'm not sure if I'm gonna vote. If I'm gonna like think. Fuck it. I guess we'll go 2-1 United.
That's how I want to go. Let's go 2-2 then. Lots of draws this week for me.
Jason thinks 3-2 Wolves.
Ooh. I mean, you never know.
Hey, it is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's the predictions.
What's our time? What's our time in this today?
1:34.
That's actually not that bad because we've been hitting that on like we had so much news this week.
Yeah, I know.
Like big news. We had lots of stuff to talk about. Next podcast will probably be is next week. No, next week would it be preview for the Canada game or no?
Yeah. I'm thinking if we
Probably.
record it on Wednesday, like earlier, then we
Mhm.
could get it out Wednesday
Okay.
night, the day before the game. So
Mhm.
that'll be
Okay.
dope. Also, we're probably
Yeah.
gonna do a live stream just in case you guys don't catch the next episode. We're probably gonna go
Mhm.
live for the Canada game, the one against the US.
Mhm.
And the one on the 8th, I don't think I'll be able to stream because I'm gonna be at school. So, and I'm leaving my
Can't
PC
believe
here.
Pacific's beating Vancouver right now. That's crazy.
But starting 2 weeks from now, we're probably gonna change schedule to weekend up or like Friday uploads.
Mhm.
So get ready for that.
Yeah.
Also, I know
Yeah.
James wanted to do uh this week Canada this week or something, but we couldn't get
Oh,
around to doing that.
Canada abroad
Yeah,
series. Yeah, we'll do a Canada abroad series.
we'll start doing
Um,
those.
I don't know if I do next because I'm gonna be gone for the week. But if we do that, we're gonna have to start like watching games of actual players
hmm
abroad. Like we're gonna have to make a list of like every player that's playing,
Do you
and
want
you
to
would have to
do
start
it
watching the
like
games. Like I had a list that I was gonna watch games this week, but then I just didn't end up doing it.
how do you want to do it though? Do you want to do it like weekend uploads, or do you
It's
want to
every
do it
Monday.
like
You do it
every
every. You're supposed
Monday?
to do it every Monday. Yeah, like I had a doc and I had like every player that was like a relevant player to the
hmm
national team that was playing abroad, and I had their games and shit.
So yeah, we should do that then.
Like, I could send you the one I did this week. I don't even know what your count is off that.
But yeah, thanks for watching the episode, guys. Get ready. We got a few ideas coming up. Um,
Yeah,
next summer, I
like I
guess we're gonna be doing a lot more IRL
mine's already
content.
thinking about next
I'm
summer.
just planning because like I wanted to do
Hmm.
more IRL content.
And
We
also, yeah,
might we might start
fan
doing
meetup at BMO Field
yeah,
because
exactly. We'll
we know
tweet.
everyone's been like going off in our Twitter feed,
Mm-hmm.
like in control. We want to meet you, so
You already
I think
know.
we have to do a meetup there.
We'll tweet it. Follow us on
We'll
Twitter.
do it.
It's down.
Yeah,
All the links are down below. All our
for the
social medias.
socials. Yeah.
For the watch along for the Canada US game, follow us
Hmm.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
Well, my Twitch, it's down below.
Yeah.
You could even subscribe to our Twitch channel too with your Twitch Prime.
Emote's
We just
coming.
got
Finally getting
affiliate.
an emote.
Yeah, we get one emote to begin, so that'll be
One
interesting.
emote. Yeah. Probably put it in comments if we want the emote to be.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of thick
thick,
Piet, but
thick Piet.
yeah,
I was thinking of
we'll
just like
see.
an InControl podcast, like
Not because
InControl
why are people
emote.
gonna be spamming in control? When do
Yeah,
you see? Because we yell Piet is the goat so many times that they could spam it. When do we yell? When do we say in control on when you're streaming? You
facts.
never
Yeah,
say it. Can we get in control spams in the chat? No, it's like Piet gets like sick touch. Can we get some thick boy Piets in the chat? And they just start spamming thick
facts.
Piets, you know? So,
But yeah, that's about it for the podcast.
hmm
Thank
yeah.
you all for watching, and we'll see
hmm
you again next week. Later.
Yeah.